Hello, everyone. Okay, I am live again. Happy Monday. Move some things around here because I don't want to miss a nugget that I have to share with you guys today. All right, both mics are on. I think we're streaming live everywhere. Hello, Facebook. Like my hair's a little flat on this side today. Isn't that weird? Anyway, okay, Map It Out Monday. That's where we're at today. We are going to map it out for today so that you guys can really be productive this week. All right, you guys, if you're not a football fan, football started last night, yesterday, I guess. The Dallas Cowboys played last night. Didn't do so well, but that's okay. They were playing in the new LA Rams stadium. That was really awesome. And of course, there are no fans, so that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, so a lot of my analogies today are going to come from the game plan, etc., because I am a football fan. And so, anyway, I'm a fan of a lot of different sports, but there were a lot of things that came up for me, and I was like, this kind of all sounds like it's coming from the football field, but that's okay. That's not a bad place to be. What is your game plan for 2020? That's the title of this message today on Map It Out Monday. By the way, you guys, I'm Dawn Shannon with Joby Strategies. I am your accountability coach. And if you are on Facebook and you're not getting notifications, you might head over to my YouTube channel. Hello, YouTubers. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Joby Strategies. Click on the bell. You'll get notified a lot more frequently from YouTube than you do on Facebook. So anyway, just a little tip there. Can you guys believe that 2020 is almost over? It is crazy. But let me ask you this. When you were setting your goals for this year, how could you have even imagined what this year would have turned out to be up until this point? None of us could have imagined that. Well, 2020 has brought a whole new game for all of us to participate in, and none of us were ready for that. The trick, though, has been to learn how to pivot and change the game plan. All right. My question to you today is, have you changed your game plan? If your goal for 2020, think back to January or maybe even last December or November when you were thinking about the goals that you wanted to achieve in 2020. I'm sure one of them was to play full out. What did that mean for you in January? What did playing full out look like back in January? Now tell me how that has changed. How did it change in March, April, or May? Here we are, the middle of September. How does that look like today for you and your business? Well, if you're like many people that I've talked to, you probably have felt defeated, and you might have even felt like quitting the game. This is not a game that you can quit, nor should you. I know it's been tough, but you know what? The resilient have persevered. And I'm going to share a few examples. Think about the companies out there who have closed their doors. Why did that happen? Well, there's many reasons, some of which we may know, some of which we may never know. But some of the reasons that I know of is, of course, having a solid financial foundation in place. A lot of those businesses that had to close their doors likely did not have a solid financial foundation in place. And that really is where every business, even every family, should start. But these businesses weren't able to pivot quick enough. Think about it. When you see things happening around you that signal danger, okay, what needs to happen? You've got to figure out quickly how to deal with that danger. If you're out in the woods and a bear is coming at you, you have to have a game plan. And you know what? That wasn't your initial game plan to run into a bear in the middle of the woods. But you're not going to sit there and say, well, that wasn't in my plan. So I'm just going to sit here and go, oh, well, here comes the bear. I'm just going to get mauled by this bear. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to change the game plan. This is like a dangerous situation that you need to pivot and make changes immediately. But really, there are three ways that we deal with danger. And I'll say AKA change, okay? Because this has been a lot of change. For some, it has been dangerous, obviously. For others, it's just been about change. This period, this era, this season that we're in. So three ways that people typically deal with danger or change is fight, flight, or freeze. Now, the companies out there who have chosen to fight the 2020 game are the ones who are winning, right? In this case, fight means to do something different in order to stay in the game. They are fighting for the life of their businesses, for their families, for their employees and their families. They knew it wasn't going to be easy, and they likely had to spend a lot of extra dollars to stay in that fight. But they decided to fight to stay in the game. They more than likely sought wise counsel because a lot of these things are new and different. Nobody has seen the things that we're dealing with today. You need to have wise counsel around you to even know, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Okay. They sought wise counsel and they did what they had to do to change their game plan for success. It looks different than it did at the beginning of the year. All right. But they chose to make a change. Now, other companies either chose to or were forced to flee the game. Again, many reasons for that, but a few that I've seen from those around me were, number one, again, the lack of financial footing. That financial foundation is so critical, you guys. Number two, their inability or lack of desire to pivot quickly. But worst of all, the ones that chose to flee did so out of fear. Now, when you're in the game and the rules change, you've got to call an audible to change the play, okay? If you're unable or unwilling to make that change, or worst of all, overwhelmed, overcome by the fear that you really haven't figured out how to manage, your tendency might be to flee the situation. You're avoiding the pain of change altogether. You're just removing yourself from that situation. And that's really not healthy, but that's where a lot of us live. You know what? I can't deal with that. I'm just going to turn and go the other way. Then the third way that people deal with danger is to freeze. This, my friends, is often referred to as analysis paralysis. Oh, am I all too familiar with this one? This is the one that tells you that whatever decision you make, it needs to be 100% right or just forget it. This is the one that tells you that if you put yourself out there, especially trying something new and fail, people will laugh at you or make fun of you. And nobody likes to feel that. This is the one that paralyzes you each and every day because you just aren't good enough. My friend, this is the one that I want you to overcome the most. If you're sitting there right now, maybe having your very own pity party, trust me, been there, done that, because you're thinking about how great 2020 was going to be for you, for your business, for your family. I'm asking you to get up, dust yourself off, shake it off, and call an audible. Okay, be that coach that's going to see that change needs to happen and call the audible. The game has changed, my friends. It's time for you to change the game plan. Just for today, I'm asking you, what is the one thing that you can do that will make a difference in your world and in your clients' world? Okay, think about your clients. Where are they today? They're the lifeblood of your business. So what is that one thing you can do for them to make a difference? Is it a phone call? Is it an email? Is it a handwritten note that you send out in the mail, a little snail mail to them, telling them how much you appreciate them? Is it a discount? You know, a lot of people are suffering right now. Maybe they just need a little discount to re-engage with you, your product or service. Is it an invitation? Sometimes we forget to invite people to the party, invite people to the game. This is an invitation for you guys to show up, okay? Allow your people to show up for you. Hey, LaDondra. Hey, you guys. Thanks for chiming in. Whatever it is, choose to do one thing differently today that will make an impact on you and those around you. The game has changed, my friends. We've got to create a new game plan. Now, if you're one of those people who can't seem to see the forest for the trees, I get it. Sometimes it's hard to see how to pivot or how to change or even like, how do I even come up with this new game plan? I don't know. Like I'm paralyzed. Literally, I'm paralyzed. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I could do differently. I just need a little bit of help. Okay, if you're one of those people who need a little help figuring out how to pivot and change those business goals, change the game plan, all right, let's chat. That's what I can do to help you today. That's my one give back today. Let's chat. Sometimes it takes that outside wise counsel of brainstorming people to help you look in and see the things that you can't see. Here's the big forest. Here's each little tree, but you can't see it. You can't see where to go, what to do, how to move, how to pivot. I am here for you guys. All right. Reach out to me. Let's look at what the game plan was for 2020 and see where we can pivot, see where we can change things up a bit to get you and your business thriving again. Guys, it is September, the middle of September, October, November, December. There's still 3.5 months left. Do not give in. All right, let's get your boxing gloves on and let's fight. It is time to fight. I am here to be your coach. I am in your corner. I'm ready to go. I've got the smelling salts and all that. Oh, I went to boxing. Now I went from football to boxing. You guys, let's do this, okay? We may be down, but we're not out. All right? Reach out to me, send me an email, a private message, however you want to reach me. Let's do this. Let's make a difference for you, for your clients, for your family between now and the end of the year. All right? This has been Map It Out Monday, and I hope that you guys have taken away a little nugget of wisdom, your daily now nugget of wisdom, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.